Hi, and welcome to Clappia. In this video, we shall see how to view your submissions for apps in a different format, more specifically, swim lane view. Let's see how that looks like. Here I have a marketing activity app for which I already have submissions made to it. So let's look at the submissions tab to view the submissions. As you can see, normally the submissions are in a tabular format. To view it in swim lanes view, we click on the option at the top over here. And it'll look like this, where submissions are under each status. This type of view is only applicable if you have actually configured statuses for your apps. This is useful to provide a more convenient and concise view. So let's see how to do this. I'll go to my dashboard and click on another similar marketing activity app which does not have any statuses configured for it. So this is another marketing activity app that I have created, and this app too has some submissions to it. Since I have not configured any statuses for this app, as you can see, the option to change this to swim lane view is not available. The only status that you can see over here is submitted, which is by default. So let's configure this by setting some statuses for this app. Setting statuses for app can be anything based on your requirements. It could be whether to approve or reject a submission, to check whether a submission is in pending status. It could be anything. So to set statuses, I'll go to the Design app. The first step would be to create your app structure, which I have already done under Design app. Once you've created your app structure, go to step 2, which is Configuration. Then click on Status. Here you will be able to add your statuses. On the right panel, click on Add Status. So I would like the first status to be approved, and I'll change the color for it. I'll click on Add Status again for Rejected and change the color. I'll save this by clicking on the tick mark option at the top. Now that I have set statuses for this app, let's have a look at the Submissions tab. So I'll go to App Home and then click on Submissions. I will change some statuses manually for now, but you can also have the status changed automatically for every submission with the help of workflows. If you wish to know how to do that, there are other videos on this channel to help you do that. So do check it out. So as I mentioned, for now I will change this manually. I'll click on a submission, and once the right hand panel appears, at the top, I will click on the status and then update it. I'm doing this just to have some submissions with different statuses for the sake of example. Do note, only app admins or users you have given access to your apps with relevant permissions can change status for submissions. Now that I have different statuses for different submissions and I would like to view this in swim lane view, again you can see the option is still not available, so let's enable it by going back to Design app and under Configuration, click on Data View. Data View is useful to select the columns which you would like to view in your Submissions tab, whether it may be desktop or mobile view. We also have the options for swim lanes. Once you click on this, enable swim lanes. Even here you will be able to select the fields in which you would like to view the information in your Submissions tab. So I will select some options and then click on Apply. Once you have enabled swim lanes in Data View, under Configuration, you will be able to view it in your Submissions tab. So let's have a look. We'll go to App Home and then Submissions. And you can see the options for swim lane has now appeared. Click on it and the submissions view will now change. All the submissions will fall under each status. You can also change statuses of submissions in swim lane view without opening a submission. Previously, I clicked on a submission and on the right hand panel, I changed the status. Now in swim lane view, for example, if I want to change the status of this particular submission from rejected to approved, I can simply click on the submission and drag it to the desired column. The status of this submission has now been changed to approved. Click on the submission and on the right hand panel, you can see the status change. If I want to change it back to the original status, again I can simply click and drag it to the desired status column. So in this way you can change statuses of submissions in swim lane view. And just like in the tabular format, you can also filter out your submissions in swim lane view by making use of the search bar. For example, if I want to search submissions based on the date, it'll filter out the submissions. If you would like to go back to the tabular format, click on the option over here that says Table. The swim lanes option would have changed to Table and you'll get it back. In this way, you can configure swim lane views to view your submissions for every app. If you have any queries on how to enable swim lanes or configure statuses or any other feature in Clappia, you can always request support by clicking on the button over here, or you can email us directly to support@clappia.com and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you.